Freddie Roach once said, "It's too dangerous to swing too much on Pacquiao." This is what it looks like. The impact of speed is so swift that you won't be able to remember what took place afterwards. Meet the prime Pacquiao. Since Pacquiao moved up in weights from flyweight to welterweight, he displayed the skills of an exceptional fighter. How to beat size with speed. De La Hoya made an effort to land big punches in the early rounds of this fight. Pacquiao uses his speed to land his punches and avoid all the punches from the bigger guy. Floyd Mayweather was nearly crushed by Mosley's thunderous right hand when he was struck, while Pacquiao absorbs it well, but it is evident that it stings and heats up the fight quickly. The defining moment of the Pacquiao Mayweather fight. Pacquiao caught the slick and slippery Floyd Mayweather. The reason this is so fascinating is because Floyd was extremely cautious during the fight, but he was still snatched by Pacquiao's left hand. These kinds of attacks made Floyd Mayweather the victor of their fight. This is the typical boxing style of Mayweather that makes him believe he is the best ever. The question of whether he hurt Pacquiao no longer matters, but the debate remains about who really won. That small Filipino fighter, who stood up to one of the largest and strongest welterweights in the world, was a former flyweight. This is a remarkable feat that separates the icon from the greats. It seems like an easy work. This is how Pacquiao beats size with speed. Margarito is aware that he is facing a fighter who is considered to be one of the fastest in boxing. He came to realize that Pacquiao is not only fast, but also a tough-built fighter with the complete arsenal. The plan is to intimidate Pacquiao by using his size and power. He walks on Pacquiao without hesitation. In this fight, Pacquiao showed to the world that he is a fighter. He never backs down and is willing and ready. History is being made here. David Diaz had a tense night. Pacquiao never ceases to fire those shots. Punches are coming from everywhere, a non-stop attack that he has never seen before. He was puzzled by the speed and absolute shock of the unfamiliar opponent he never knew existed with these kind of skills. Before Margarito and Rios, Diaz is the first of Pacquiao as he moved up to higher weight classes. In many cases, those fighters who dare to move up in weights end up losing and later on retiring. In the case of Pacquiao, it's the opposite. It makes him more popular than ever. You can count this one at your convenience. Pacquiao unleashed a barrage of punches, which left Diaz in a defensive mode. Keep in mind that these are the final rounds and they are both worn out. Both have no plans to stop, and it's getting closer to seeing the last man standing. Pacquiao is regarded as one of the most skilled Southpaw fighters who can effectively utilize his skills. Perhaps Diaz camp focused on his powerful left, but in this fight, Pacquiao surprisingly displayed his right hand in action. This is the first time you'll see the complete weapon that Freddie Roach has created. Pay attention to when Pacman raises his hands. I've been an avid fan since the beginning of his career. If he does that, there will be a flurry of punches. That simply means, I'm ready to go, and here I come. This is how he warns his opponent. And it's just getting started. Take note of Diaz's opening as he stands in front of Pacquiao. Team Diaz appears to have underestimated Pacquiao's speed. See how Pacquiao taunts him and creates openings for his punches. It's the speed that they learned too late. This fight is supposed to be tough, since Pacquiao moved up in weight and Diaz is one of the top dogs in this division. Unbeaten, an Olympian, fearless, and one of the strongest punchers. Speed's dominance is evident in this early round. What went wrong with this scene? Everyone was looking at this differently. Everyone was stunned by the sudden change of events. That perfect punch was thrown and history was made. Who could match this man who has fought and survived 4 times against the 8th Division World Champion? He was hit multiple times, and he has witnessed Pacquiao's genuine skills in the ring. This man is an incredible fighter who deserves respect. Juan Manuel Marquez. This man has made numerous attempts to perfect the punch that will knock out the living legend Manny Pacquiao. It was stunning that even Floyd Mayweather wasn't able to hurt Pacquiao despite claiming to be the best ever. Marquez cracked the code. Pacquiao knockout for the first time. Mario Barrios, younger, taller, and probably stronger. They both faced Ugas in their previous fight. Ugas defeated Pacquiao, but the Barrios stopped him and knocked him down twice. What are your thoughts on this comeback? Do you think Pacquiao can take the win? The fight against Jeff Horn. One of the controversial losses of Pacquiao in his career. He had some moments hitting Pacquiao, but it almost stopped because of this round. Is that a triumph or a favor? Pacquiao couldn't keep up with the phase. It is clear that Anpo intends to knock him out. Does this mean that Pacquiao is done with boxing, or is it the other way around? He was just having fun down there, despite having no hard training at all. Anpo failed to shut him down. Styles make a fight. Bronner once challenged Pacquiao, whom they call has the ugliest style in boxing. Bronner neglected to acknowledge that he was just a replica of Mayweather's style, and he is dealing with a fighter who originally has the skill set of an elite fighter. This is an old version of Pacquiao dropping the undefeated Thurman with a single blow. Pacquiao is set to compete against Barrios, a fighter who is in his prime, taller, and reputed to be stronger. Who do you believe will win? Check out this one. Who do you believe won this exchange? Let's go frame by frame. What an exchange. This is the way these two define boxing. Both are worthy of respect. The clash of fearless warriors. Once you hit him, prepare yourself. He will surely come after you. This is the Filipino fighting spirit. When getting hurt, the more you want to fight. Check out this one. Who do you believe won this exchange? Let's go frame by frame. What an exchange. This is the way these two define boxing. Both are worthy of respect. The clash of fearless warriors. See how speed works? Focus on both hands, ready to release a punch. That was quick and crisp. Pacquiao's fist hits Marquez's chin. Speed belongs to Pacquiao, but we all know the story. Marquez's chin is made of steel. Weird angles, shots that are not expected by many. One of Pacquiao's distinct skills is that this is something he can do like no one else. Morales thinks he has Pacquiao here, but he is caught in a trap. Here's one of the best performances of Manny Pacquiao against the fearless Eric Morales. Look at how sharp and crisp those shots are. Pacquiao was set on finishing this fight with precision and an awe-inspiring display of an elite caliber fighter. Hadn't managed to stand up, but that won't last long. Pacquiao unleashed a continuous assault, making him helpless. The speed took over. He was shocked and couldn't protect himself. He was overwhelmed and couldn't do anything. Who has the power to stop this monster? Take note of the explosive power possessed by this man. Drop your bet. Is there anyone out there who can match this Japanese monster? I believe Casimero is qualified to do the job.